Here we have the new 2022 Chevy Blazer. This one comes in the RS trim level. Comes in that beautiful nitro yellow metallic on jet black perforated leather. The powertrain consists of a 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine made into a 9-speed automatic transmission. And I just love how that yellow goes with that black roof and the black wheels, black accents. It looks awesome. But there we have LED daytime running lights along with HID headlamps. And here we have those signature 21-inch black aluminum wheels. We get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. And here are the controls for the power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, as well as our memory seats. And we have a power lift gate here, which we can control. You can turn it off, set it 3/4 of the way up or all the way up. And then a premium Bose sound system. And then we have our control for our power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. Let's check out this rear seat room here. So not bad at all. I'm 6'3" and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. And I'm still able to sit behind that person. So you can probably fit 3 full-size adults back here. So a little less leg room in this middle seat here, where you have your USB ports and your 120 volt, but you can manage. AC vents there. And the outboard seats are heated. You can just toggle that button there. And there are cup holders in the middle seat. Let's go ahead and check out the back in the trunk space. And there's our back end there, dual exhaust. I just love this nitro yellow metallic. It looks fantastic, especially in the sunlight. But there's our cargo space, which we have much of it. And then if you want to fold the back seats down, you can just pull up here and they'll fold flat. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker here. Mostly just that MSRP 48,115. That includes the enhanced convenience package, sunroof, the 21-inch wheels, the 2-tone roof, and we have floor liners and a few other little things, but mostly that 1660 enhanced convenience package, $1,600 panoramic roof, and then that $1,000 aluminum wheel upgrade is what helps you get that 48,115. And that base price is right at 41,100. And there's our power passenger seat. And one thing I like about these RS Blazers, they really do give you that feel of a Camaro SUV. The looks, even the interior just gives you that feel. Especially with these vents here. So I really like how they did that. But let's check out what's under the hood. And there's that 3.6 liter naturally aspirated V6. Now top in the driver's seat. So here we have a nice leather wrap steering wheel, which we can heat. And over to our radio, we have AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And we also have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto as well. Of course, our Wi-Fi hotspot. Climate controls we can control on the screen. And there's our navigation system. Auto stop toggle. Glove box. Pretty good size, but there are owner's manuals in there. Traction control. And there's our backup camera. And down here we have automatic dual zone climate controls. And then we have 3-stage heated cooled seats. Then a USB-C port, USB-A port. Little storage area there to put your phone. Now for our shifter, hit this button behind the shifter. Reverse, neutral drive, low, and then with the low mode we can toggle here and then put it back to park. And then here we have our parking sensors we can toggle, and then the lane departure we can toggle as well. Then 3 drive modes, Tour, Sport, and then Snow and Ice. There's our center console cubby space, and then we have the SD card reader for our navigation, a USB-C and USB-A charging port there. And there's our panoramic sunroof, which we can one-touch tilt or slide. There's a view of the back seat. And there we have our universal home remote controls, sunroof controls, and our lights here. And then to the left side of the steering wheel, we have our cruise controls, forward collision alert, that gap control there. And then to the right side of the steering wheel, we can actually go through our gauge cluster, the different settings and all that. And then Bluetooth controls here. And we can go through our favorites, radio stations, track list. On the left side, behind the steering wheel. And then on the right side, behind the steering wheel, we can actually control our volume. And there's our push button start. And finally, here's our key fob with remote start. But now we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 Blazer RS out on the road for a quick test drive. So far, really liking how the 9-speed automatic shifts. So I've noticed that even with these 21-inch wheels, the ride is a little louder, but it's still a smooth ride. I'm cruising at 70, we're getting right at 24 miles a gallon. And now it's showing me about 27. And that's what the EPA estimates you'll get on the highway. And as it hits this slight incline down, you can see it's going up to 36. So on a flat surface, you can expect about 27 to 28 miles a gallon on the highway. But overall, it drives really nice. Not having a lot of play in the steering wheel. And the steering is on the lighter side. I'm gonna put it in the sport mode. And that'll just mostly push the engine higher in the RPM range. And as I'm cruising behind this truck, just driving pretty slow, I'm able to use the cylinder deactivation mode, so we're only running on 4 cylinders now, as we're just coasting here. And it really does help save on fuel mileage. And it's nice that you get access to that even in your sport mode, because a lot of vehicles, as soon as you put it in the sport mode, the auto stops off, all the stuff that's used for economy is gone. But here, as you can see, I was in 4-cylinder mode, in sport mode. And then with the touch of my foot, I can be off to the races. So pretty nifty. I'm gonna put it back into tour mode. And one thing I like about the Blazers, and most of your mid-size SUVs that aren't necessarily 3 rows, is you get the space of an SUV for passengers, but you also get the drivability of a car. And that's why a lot of people have been going to SUVs and shying away from minivans, because they want something that they can drive whether they have the kids in the car or not. This will bring me to the end of my review of the 2022 Chevy Blazer RS.